months from today. This is exclusive to QVC, our only Mrs. Prindable's Today's Special Value of the Year. And Tori, what was that number just now? 130,000 sets have been ordered since we made this available. This is the 10 large apples that they only do once a year, the big ones. And you're getting 5 each of 2 of their top customer favorite flavors, the triple chocolate chip and the milk chocolate toffee. And both of those have lots of holiday sprinkly things sprinkled in as well, with like oodles of layers of that delicious small copper tub caramel on top of a giant apple and individually wrapped and then gift boxed on top of that. All for under $50 with free shipping and handling, 5 payments of $10. That's why this has been so popular. And you guys, please don't wait, because we have a number of ship dates, but a lot of them are getting really, really limited. The only choice you need to make is your ship date and how many do you want to get, and do you want the black Santa or the white Santa? And that's just the difference of the one gift box. The rest of the gift boxes are going to be the same in both sets. So here come the ship dates. So if you want to get them the quickest possible, you want to enjoy your apples right away, you want to order the ship week of 11/9, and that one I believe is getting a little bit limited, right, Tori? Fewer than 8,000 now to go around there. And by the way, the ship dates are not interspersible, if that's even a word. So we can't move them around. Once a ship date is sold out, it's sold out. So we have also November 16th. Now that's the one you want if when you're going to see your family and friends is at Thanksgiving. Sometimes we can't have the opportunity to see everybody at both holidays. So if everybody's getting together for Thanksgiving, also don't forget, Thanksgiving is not just the turkey meal. It's what are you going to eat on Friday? What are you going to eat on Saturday? Everybody's still visiting. Let's have some great snacks. Okay, so 11:30, that ship date is when you want to get your shopping done and check things off a little bit early. Maybe you like to ship a lot of your gifts. You got to give yourself enough time to get them there in time. Choose November 30th. Now, I usually choose December 7th, and that's what I chose today because it's still getting there in time to be enjoyed by Christmas. But what I'm not going to send the whole box of 10 to one family. I'm going to get the box sent to myself and split it up, put it in the boxes, put those in gift boxes that I'm sending to one to my sister, one to my mother, one to my friend. So I want to have enough time to do that. So I'm getting it the week of December 7th. Now, if you want them to last all the way till like a week after New Year's, get the last ship date. Because remember, these are going to last 3 weeks in the fridge. So get the ship date of 12/14. And that has been our most popular. Is that correct, Tori? The 14th of December? Yes, so that is the most popular, and are we getting limited there as well, I think. So everybody, don't wait on the earliest or the latest ship date. And here's what you're getting. So the big apples, and we'll show you a size comparison later, but these are the big ones. They only do once a year. And this one right here is the toffee and chocolate chip, milk chocolate on this one. Over here, you're getting 5 of what we're calling the triple chocolate chip. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, and little fancy jimmies in there as well. Look at these adorable boxes you're getting. These are new this year. One with Santa coming down the chimney, one with the elves fooling around. It's like a little windows cut out so you can see what's going on in the elf house right there, the toy box. Here, I love this one. Here's a polar bear who dove under the water. And you can see him there playing with all the fishes for Christmas. Christmas under the sea. This one, we have the reindeers playing. And of course, my favorite, and guess who's getting this one, Gary Gobin? The one that's filled with squirrels. The little woodland box right there. I love it. 10,000 already ordered in this show. Lori Shore, I'm going to head over here to the table of goodness so I can slice into some of these apples. How are you, my friend?
I am so excited to be here with you and Rick. First of all, what a joy for that. And then also, as far as Mrs. Prindable is concerned, this is Christmas Day.
Yes.
It's in the sense that it's the big day that we look forward to every year. And it's a chance when we can take advantage of all the ways in today's special value allows us to go all out on that size. You mentioned the large size apples. Mm-hmm. You know, we're always trying to provide quality treats, but a really affordable price. So usually this is the size we rely on. It's the individual size. It's lovely. It's kind of the workhorse of our assortment. But when it's a today's special value, we can bump up the size right up to that large size, individually wrapped, and still maintain that affordable price. And on top of it, do these really fun custom designed gift boxes. Every year we try to do a new design with a special twist. And I think this year is about whimsy and having a lighthearted spirit.
Yes.
And these cute little windows where you get to see holiday characters really having a good time.
And Lori, on the other side of the box is a to and from tag. So it's seriously, you don't have to buy a tag, you don't have to buy wrapping or a bow or anything. And the apple inside, you guys, is individually wrapped like this. So no worries about sanitary, nobody's touching your apple. It goes right in the box. This apple goes in a box like this. The boxes, by the way, come flat and you just pop them open. Couldn't be easier. And then you put the apple inside, put your to and from on the back, and you're good to go. And speaking of the size, here's that comparison again. And Lori, here's kind of how I put it. I always give Mrs. Printables to my veterinarian. And this year, this big apple can be sliced into as many pieces as I have dogs. And if any of you have been seeing my doggy videos, you know there's a yard full of little four-leggers running around at my house. So these are generous sizes. So enough for a big family, even if you just give one. But think about how many you might want to give to each family. Like, I'm going to send a couple to each of my sisters. I'm going to send 3 to my one sister who has an 11-year-old boy because he's going to want the whole thing himself. I'm going to send a couple to my nephew, who's a big 6'6" baseball player at Georgia Tech. He's going to want 2 just for himself. So how many do you need? I'm probably going to get a couple of sets just so I can keep several for hubby and me too.
Yeah, I love that idea. And that's exactly it. So we're shopping early thanks to this October 25th Today's Special Value offer. But you're right, you're ready for so many different ways that you can think of now that you'll use them, but also you can adapt to as the time goes on. I took 2 of the Today's Special Value boxes and put them just in a basket that I happen to have at home. I added to a special offer that we have in honor of our Today's Special Value. First time in years we've had our chocolate covered caramels on air. Those are also available, but I could put a Christmas tree ornament or however I want to use that. What about for Thanksgiving? I mean, use these as place markers as a way to celebrate Thanksgiving and kick off Christmas. So use it in that way if you'd like. Also, you know, Carolyn, I love the idea of not even using the boxes. Let me just show you this. You can go ahead and use the boxes as you like for decoration. I have one in the center of my table there. I've got the Black Santa box right there as the focal point. I have others right here. And then you have the bagged apples that can be anything you want it to be. Polka dot ribbons, leaf sticker. I mean, just customize them to the events and the activities that you've got going on.
Your dog heard me talking about my dogs because he just walked into the shot and said hi, and then he walked out. Lori, let's
a dog lover.
Let's talk about how these are made. And it starts with those delicious apples, and then they are dunked generously into these individual copper pots of this delicious caramel. Let's show that video.
Oh, I love this. These Granny Smith apples were all grown in Washington State, especially for Mrs. Printables. They were handpicked, shipped directly to us right before they shipped to you. We dunked the apples in that. Talk about that glorious caramel that we perfected more than 30 years ago. We make them in small batches daily in copper pots. We cover them with toppings, and you even saw that last step when our confectioners hand apply additional toppings. So you have this very sophisticated, very delicious gourmet treat, but it's also a treat that makes you smile. It reminds you of what you loved as a kid growing up, and the boxes really celebrate the joy of the holiday season.
And as we go to the phones and say hi to Tanya in Ohio, I just want to show, again, you guys, this one I cut into, you can see the generous amount. First of all, big apple, fresh apple, not brown or yellow or weird. It's fresh. This is a fresh, crispy apple in there. But look at all of the caramel surrounding it, and then look at all the goodies pressed by hand onto the outside. And again, you can cut these into many individual slices and really make one of these into a party. One time, Lori, sorry, I'm getting to you, Tanya. One time, my neighbor who always has a gathering that everybody has to bring something that starts with the letter P, a food item. I brought Mrs. Prindable's cut up like this, and it was devoured in no time. It was everyone's favorite.
What a fun party idea, by the way. Why the letter P?
I know. Oh, because it's for the little peepers, the frogs that start peeping in the spring. She has it every spring. It's the peeper party. So, Tanya,
awesome.
thank you for waiting. You're in Ohio. Come on in. How are you?
I'm great, Carolyn. So good talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. I hear you like to get these and send them directly to the person who's getting them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have been sending them all over the country. I've been with QVC for 30 plus years.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much.
So I used to live in Florida. I'd ship them to Ohio, to granddaughters in New York, to a daughter and a granddaughter in Texas, all over. Now I'm in Ohio, and I'm still shipping them. Love them. And I keep some for myself because my husband and I, we enjoy them.
Thank you so much.
But I had a story.
Yes, please. And I'm going to grab what you're shipping while you're telling your story. Go ahead.
Okay. I have a 91-year-old mother, and she lives right behind me now that we moved to Ohio. But I would always order for her. She'd call. Well, she called me today. She goes, "Oh, I see those apples." And every year I give her one. But she wanted her own account. So we did a three-way with your wonderful customer service. She got her own QVC account. She ordered her apples today, and she is happy as can be.
Oh, that's wonderful. Aren't you lucky to have her living right by you like that? That's terrific.
I sure am. I'm at her house right now. We're watching. We've watched the apples all day.
What's her name? What's her name?
Her name's Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. Love you. Thank you for shopping with us.
Hi. She said hi.
That's so great.
Got a big smile on her face.
That's so great.
Everybody's got to try those apples. They are wonderful.
They're so good. And, you know, the boxes are really easy. They're going to come flat, but you just pop them. Look how you just pop them into a square, and then you put your apple inside.
If I can do them, anybody can.
And me too, right? But what's neat is the little lid folds down into the window, right, Lori? Let me get this. There's no apple in here, but see how the window covers up with the little upside down little peekaboo. And
that's a new version. I've never had that box before.
Yeah, they're all new. Really fun.
That's really the challenge. Yeah, that's really the challenge and the fun every year is to come up with a totally unique custom designed box for you and our other customers. We want to make sure that that's fresh and fun every year.
Yeah. They're great.
Well, when it gets close to Christmas, I can't go out on my cul-de-sac. The neighbors are waiting for their apple to be brought over to them. So
I love it.
I've got to have enough.
I love it.
That's fantastic. I love it too.
It's so great talking to you, and y'all have a good holiday season. And I'm gonna keep buying your apples as long as you keep making them.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Barbara. You guys have a wonderful fall and a really happy holiday. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So we have 131,000 now ordered. How many, Tori? Sorry? 11,000 just in this show. Let me walk down here again and show you what you're getting. So this is our only Mrs. Prindable's Today Special Value of the Year. You're getting, for under $50, a $5 gift. Rick had a $5 bill out here earlier. I think he swiped it or put it in his pocket. But for $5, you get the biggest apple they offer, coated in your choice of either the triple chocolate or the chocolate and toffee over here, individually wrapped and in an adorable box like this for about $5. So you get a set of 10. The only choice you need to make is our choice of ship dates, and do you want the now more limited Black Santa, first time offering, or White Santa, your choice. The rest of the boxes will be the same in either set. Either way you slice it, as we like to say with our apples. And Tori, let's show those ship dates again. They're up on the screen right now, but Lori Shore, come on in, walk us through these dates, and who do you recommend gets which one?
That's a great question. Thank you. First of all, the apples stay fresh in the fridge up to 3 weeks. We have super fresh apples, and we want you to enjoy them in that fresh state. So that the soonest one there is the quickest way to get your apples. And it's a great way to start celebrating right now in your own home and within your, among your close friends. It doesn't have to be a Christmas gift necessarily.
Right.
The 11/16 is great if you want it super fresh for Thanksgiving. You can use these in their Christmas boxes as place markers, or save the boxes for later and use the apples if you really want to go for an autumn sort of theme. The 11/30 is my favorite date because we're placing our orders now. Let's go ahead and give those apples out early too. Do
Yeah.
it before everybody else is crazy and we're crazy. But the December 7th is a really important date to call out because that's the earliest date you're going to want to pick if you want these to stay fresh in your fridge